Hello and welcome to this second episode of my podcast series, SACRAL Connection. I am so happy I've been starting this new path, new adventure. It was truly needed in my own life experience to share these messages that most of the time come to me channeled. I hear this voice deep within myself, and then when she stays there and she says to me, share it, share it, share it, so then I know that I have to open the mic and voice what's inside of me. It is so symbolic that I am here with my deck of tarot cards, the Rider-Waite-Smith, and I've got card 0, which is the Fool in the major arcanas. It's the beginning of a new journey for sure, and we come here at the precipice of this leap of faith with the courage and at the same time that kind of immaturity that we have when we start something new. So I put a lot of trust as well in this journey, and also I share with my heart open, without shame, and I trust that whatever comes to me, it's worthy to be shared and has something for you as well. And just in case it doesn't have, for sure it has for me, because this process of sharing, of speaking my truth through my voice is so powerful, especially for me. And so this ripple effect that starts from me, I hope that will touch you too. As usual, I am very, very glad to read your comments below the podcast that I share in my YouTube channel, or when I issue it through my newsletter. So just be open and let me know what it means for you, in which way it touched you, if there is something that you disagree with or something that resonates particularly and specifically for you. Said this, for this episode, I've been called to talk about presence, the power of presence. And I often take inspiration from the world around me, from what unfolds in the world beyond my person, beyond my family, beyond the country where I live. And because I spent a part of my life abroad in the United Kingdom, I feel particularly close to that country and to the royal family. So, as you may know, these days the Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, and husband of the Queen Elizabeth, departed from this world, from this life. And his departure made me ponder a lot about the power of presence, because somehow, as long as he was here with us all, with the royal family, the focus was on the Queen. All the eyes were on the Queen. And he was a perpetual presence by her side, but the focus was the Queen. And now, with his death, his departure, the focus shifted very rapidly to him. And magically, we could see how many things he did, how many roles he had. And one above all the roles, it was to be by the side of the Queen. This perpetual, continuous presence. And suddenly we can say, oh my goodness, what a great man he was, because to stay by the side of such an important figure, you must be such a great human being. I mean, to be a queen, it's a lot of responsibilities. And also, to stay for all your life, more than 70 years, by the side of a queen, probably the most famous queen of the world, well, you must at least own a great personality. So his departure made me ponder a lot about all the things that we have, and in particular, all the people that we have around us. And I'm focusing more on the closest circles of dear ones that we have. People who are close to us in our everyday life. People whose presence is there for us or with us, and that maybe we do not celebrate a lot during our life. So why do we have to wait for their departure or for an extraordinary event to unfold for us to open our eyes on the value of their presence in our life? So with this podcast today, Sacral Connection, I desire to invite you to feel closer, to feel this connection deeper within you with the people who are very important in your life. I'd love for us all to consider their presence in our life, and in between this podcast and the next one, so in this new week that we have in front of us, to share with them how important they are for us, for our life. And also there is a step further that I invite you to take. And it is that of contemplating our presence in the lives of others. How our presence is important and vital for the lives of others. For example, I am a mother, and so my presence is pivotal in my children's life. You can be a wife, a husband, a sister, a cousin, a queen or a king. Maybe you are an entrepreneur. Maybe you are the boss of a company. You know, whatever your role, and for sure you are playing several roles in your life. Also consider your presence for the life of others, the value of your presence for the lives of others. And so I wish that this message today can be a reinforcement of your personal power, a moment to ponder about how valuable we are. And beyond this, so beyond considering the presence of others in our own life, the value of our own presence in the life of other people, I also invite you to consider the value of your presence in your own life. And for this, I mean, how present are you for yourself? Are you there for you when you truly need yourself? For this, I mean, are you there ready to love yourself? Are you there ready to forgive yourself? Are you there ready to accept yourself when you are in need of these things? Because we are the first well of abundance for ourselves. The first place from which we can harness love, power, hope, acceptance, faith, it's deep within us. Deep within us, there is a well full of everything that we need. And so all these things, we can find them inside ourselves, reconnect with them by reconnecting with ourselves. And this is the power of this sacral connection appointment that we have. It's a ritual, the ritual of self, the ritual of dedicating these 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, 20 minutes to listen to my voice and to allow the words that I'm sharing with you to work deep within us. It is our willingness to connect to the sacral part of ourself, which is the part of us that holds life force, and which is the part of ourselves that is life force itself. We are life force walking around. We are the embodiment of life force. We are ambassadors and ambassadresses of life force in everything we do, in all the things that we voice, in all our behaviors, in our habits, in the clothes that we choose to wear, in the food that we eat, in the people we choose again to spend time with. Everything talks about us and of the unique blueprint of our life force. Again, you may have heard a noise. I love these clue signs that are coming from the outside. I've got my window open. It's a beautiful sunny day outside, even though a little bit cold. And I also love to share these details with you so that you can enter and more on a deeper level into these messages that I'm sharing with you. So this is it. Are you ready to take that leap of faith and consider to be more present for yourself, first of all, in your life? And after this first consideration, the true leap would be to be there for you, completely at your own disposal. It's a deep work. It's a work that, with patience, little bit every day, we can certainly implement in our own life. So I am truly looking forward to hearing your comments. And with this, I wish you a beautiful sequence of days after this day. And I'll meet you on a heart level with the next Sacral Connection message.